Thought I'd do a quick video on how I build a flying machine in Lego Fortnite. My flying machine has about 7 chests on it, and it's fairly easy to build. Looks pretty decent, handles well, and it's pretty robust as well. So what I'll do, I'm in sandbox mode at the moment, but I'll create it as if I'm in survival mode, just so that you guys can replicate it in your own worlds if you want to. Okay, so to get started, we need the small dynamic foundation, and then we want to get the medium dynamic foundation, lock it on to the side, and then just nudge it to the left 6 times. Okay, then we're going to go to the other side and do the same thing, but nudge it to the right. Okay, the next thing I normally do from here, which is I guess an optional step, is I add some flooring just to make it look a bit nicer. On the back. And then I just do these two. Oh, wrong way. Try that again. Just do these little short ones here. And then what I do is I scroll down until you get to these sort of little square ones. Then there. Do at the back. And then on either side. From this point, again, this is another optional step, but I like to put these little fenders on. So let's just put one there, and the left one here. Okay, now we need to put a seat. I use the medium seat. I always have issues with the large driver's seat getting in and out. I always seem to fall off things or I get stuck in it. So I just use the medium driver's seat. And you just want to put it there so it's sort of like half a square back and then half a square to the left. And then if you're playing with a friend, you probably want a seat for them. So what I do is I just grab the vehicle seat here and just line it up with the other one. Same sort of location. Alright, then you can put some chests down, so let's just get these big bad boys. I want one there. One there. One right up the front. One in the middle. The same on the other side. I make that one on. Let's just try again. Let's rubbish out of the way. Okay. Right, so one there. One up the front. One in the middle. Alright. So now what you want to do is put some thrusters on it. I just use small thrusters. 3 on the bottom. 3 on the top. And then I want to do 2 on the side here. On the other side. Can be a bit tricky, so you just need to nudge them into place. And now before I do the ones on the front, that would out of the way. What I do here is I just put a little bit more, you can call it decoration, but I guess it's like stairs. And again, you can use whatever color you want. Just like that. Oops. Allows you to walk up the front like that. And we carry on putting our thrusters on. Now we want to put these right up the front like that. Okay. Now we get our spanner. All these thrusters on the back are going to be number 1. These ones on the right here are going to be number 2. If you want to, you could make that number 3 and make these ones number 2. And we also want to make these ones on the left here number 2. Okay, now we just need to put some thrusters on the bottom. So what I normally do is put a couple of balloons on either side there. Put a big one there. That should lift the front up. And then what you can do is just go and grab some thrusters. Now, I put one on this little corner piece. I don't know if you can see that little diagonal piece there. Just like that. And same with this one. And then I put the next 2 directly behind them. Like that. And then those are going to be set to number 1 as well. Okay, so now we just run around the back. Jump on the airship, pop these red balloons up the front. And then we just want to put these balloons, I think from memory about here. Find out in a second if I'm right or wrong. And that's pretty much the airship complete. Throwing all the rubbish in the way. So that's the finished airship. So what I do then is I just sit in here. And we'll just take it for a test flight. As you can see, it stays nice and level, but it gets a decent amount of height as well. And of course we can turn right. We can turn left. Try and give everyone a few angles of it, just so that everyone can see how it looks. Now the cool thing about this as well is you can land it on the water. Let's just land it down here in the ocean. All we do to land it is just shut down the engines. Let it come down on its own. Normally if I'm attacking a village full of bad guys, I'll just parachute off the airship and fly down and kill them and loot them, and then my airship usually lands nearby and then I go and jump on it. So you'll see a nice gentle touchdown, and perfect for if you want to go fishing. Ooh. And then again, we'll land it over here. Easiest way to land it, maybe we wanted to land on that rock there, just let it lose altitude, and then once it's sort of down low enough, I mean this is a bit easy, but once it's down low enough, I usually just use the thrusters just to give it a little nudge here and there, get it to where I want. Sometimes I'll actually land it, spin it, give it a little nudge forward like that. Yeah, so there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed that demonstration, and feel free to build that in your own worlds if you want to. Oh, one more tip before we go. What I normally do with the back chest here, I haven't done it on this video, but normally in the back chest, what I do is I carry 30 of each material required to build the airship. And that's just because I've had a couple of experiences in survival mode where bad guys will throw dynamite all over your ship, blow it to smithereens, and then for whatever reason you don't get all the resources back. Sometimes there's 1 or 2 items missing, and there's nothing worse than being stranded in the middle of nowhere without being able to replace the balloons and get the airship up and running again, just so you can get home. The chests, from what I've seen, they tend to be too strong for the dynamite to blow up. So the chests will always just be there on the ground once, even if there's nothing left of the airship. So you can just go and open it up and rebuild the airship from scratch if needed. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that.